Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the 2001 drama film Delivering Milo, starring Anton Yelchin as a kid. A slew of other people are in this. This is the same plot as Disney Pixar's Soul, kind of, in the sense of there's a soul on the other side who doesn't want to be born, doesn't want to go to Earth. So they're then taken on a whirlwind adventure, shown that, it's life is worth living and you should take the chance on life. And then the agreements to be, born at the end. So it's the same basic principle as Disney Pixar's Soul. Soul, of course, came many a decade later. This film is from 2000. We've seen a slew of, otherworld meets humanity world kind of stories. Some are great, some are stupid. This is great. And it has such a twist that I did not see coming, but it was so difficult watching this because it's about crossing over and it's about living a life worth living, choosing to live. And here we are all these years later after Anton's passing, and to watch him come to terms with he does want to live, his character of Milo coming to terms that he does want to live and he does want to be born, and the main female pregnant character who is his mom, going to be his mom, meeting her, getting her backstory that, her father left her and she doesn't want to, have any kind of abandonment towards her child. She's scared, and Milo doesn't like humanity, so he doesn't want to be born, but then meeting her changes things, and realizing that his spirit guide, who isn't tasked to bring him to Earth to make sure he wants to be born, happens to be her father that had abandoned. So it was a nice little coming together, in that he was being shown around by his grandfather. He got to hang out with his grandfather within a day. And one of my all-time favorite plot point of any storyline is what can happen within a day. Love it. Miss Pettigrew Lives for a Day is one of my all-time favorite examples of that, because it happens in a day and it's just so wonderful. So what can happen within a day? So this soul's journey, bringing not together a family, because father is dead technically, but he did abandon, and now realizing that his grandson is going to be born from his daughter that he abandoned. Very poignant within that wraparound of a story arc. But man, that crossover scene when Anton's character is just passed out and they put him into the gateway, the doorway from, spirit realm into going through the birth canal to be born, it was so difficult to watch him being bathed in light and a hand reaching out to grab him to guide him through. And bro, I can't watch this movie again for a very long time. This was very difficult to watch on a crossing over on Anton's part. We talked about how I knew this was going to be challenging. I knew this was going to be a challenging review chunk to do an Anton marathon. I just have so much respect for him as a talent, as a human, as an artist, and the way he passed away is just tragic and just robbed. I wish we were in the alt timeline where he was still with us, and what Oscars he has on his mantle at this current stage. Oh, that was so hard to watch. So hard to watch, especially the ending. But we did it. We shed only a few tears, not many. I was not sobbing uncontrollably, so I am proud of myself for that. But we're supposed to share emotion. We're supposed to experience all forms of emotion. We're not supposed to hide things. We're not supposed to... Men don't cry. That's a horrible boomer way of thinking, and we're done with that. We're done with that. We're supposed to feel the feelings we feel for a reason. We're supposed to deal with them. We're supposed to go through the emotions. We're supposed to go through the waves. We're not supposed to hide them. And I have one more movie left of my Anton Yelchin marathon. Conveniently, I've already seen it back when it first came out. So now we're going to see it a second time. We're going to revisit it, the horror film that it is, Green Room. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. We're gonna go through it. That's gonna conclude our Anton marathon. I don't have any Anton merch. I have no Charlie Bartlett shirt. I should. I feel like I should, but I have my Anton dedication tattoo, Quod Cor Locator. Right, heart speak to heart. That's the Latin for it from Charlie Bartlett on his crest. One more, and I've decided we're gonna go right into. We're gonna do Black Panther because I have to talk about the new film. We actually haven't talked about that. We have to talk about that. And then we're going into a Medea mini marathon, whatever Medea movies I haven't finished, which I now own, because we need to laugh. We need some laughs because this has been a rough uh, movie marathon, very rough movie marathon. But hey, we did it. We respect and love the artist. And on to the next review. Mahalo.